everybody, it's Jules here with Beanie.
Hello.
And welcome back to another episode of the Monday Night Was and the one and only Brobna. And today we have a super special battle report for you because the stinkiest of all fiends, the Deathguard, are going to be taking on the Golden Boys, the absolute Emperor's finest, the Custodes, in a match that is sure to put the ghoul in your goulash. This is technically our Halloween episode, even though it's way
Really late.
But still, I want to suck your blood. So, welcome to another ruined sector of Brobna, and this is the spooky graveyard over here. Ghosts not pictured, but are present.
Yes.
Over here. So if you have a special camera, turn it on now, and you can see all the extra ghosts we've added. Warning, there are no ghosts. But there are 5 objectives in play. 5, I hear you cry, Jules. You can't count. And yes, I am very ashamed of my usual inability to read dice, but there is actually 5 because there are 4 objectives over here, and this counts as the 5th one. It is a simple take and hold game that we're playing today. 5 VP for holding onto one objective, 10 VP for holding onto more than one, and an extra 5 VP if you hold more than your opponent at the start of your command phase from Battle Round 2 onwards. And that is it, apart from another little spooky surprise. Slay the Warlord is also in effect now, giving the player who kills the opponent's Warlord an extra 10 VP.
Ooh, 10.
Oh, yeah, we've got to make it spicy, mate. Wait, I can make it 110. Like, it doesn't really matter at that point, does it?
Oh, like Quidditch.
Yeah.
Catch the snitch and ruin the entire game.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, guess we trained for nothing then. Fantastic.
Such a stupid game.
And speaking of stupid games, let's go meet who we're bringing to the table today. So, Beanie, tell us who you're bringing to the table today.
I have my Lions of the Emperor detachment.
Lovely
and
stuff.
They are shiny and gold.
They are,
And they like
indeed.
stabbing things.
Yeah, they do. They're actually quite good at that because I believe that their detachment rule means that if they are outside of 6 inches of one another, they get +1 to hit and wound, which makes them very good at shooting and stabbing things.
Yeah, especially because they're already hit on 2s.
Yes.
And they're strength 7, so they do a lot of wounding. But today the Warlord is the captain on the Dawn Eagle jet bike, and he has the ability of name I cannot remember.
Oh, that's a good name.
It's a good name, I know, but it allows him to have stealth and lone operative. So essentially, he's going to be able to skirt around and then he can jump on what he likes and stab it up real good and proper.
That's cool, because usually you run him with the other 2 jet bikes that are at the back, so he's like just going to be doing his own thing.
On his own thing,
very
just
cool.
chillaxing and being very
I like
cool.
it, thugonomics.
That's right, and then next to him is the one that has the Adam Mortis blade, which gives him +3 strength, -1 AP, and an additional damage. So it's strength 10, -3 damage.
I am making a face and it is not nice. That is gross, but cool at the same time.
And he's got an ability that, like, once per game, you can say, like, all damage coming in is 1.
Oh, that's rude. So if you hit him with any heavy duty stuff, it's like melt a guns? Nah. No,
Yeah.
thanks.
So you can just have a turn and go, hey, it's delicious.
They know how to party. Okay, right. So that's your 2 HQs that you've got here.
So 4-man squad of Sisters of Silence with bolt guns. They have sticky objectives and are great against mortal wounds.
Yes.
They are just here to fill out points, and they are just magnificently useful.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you go over to the far right, we have a 4-man squad. No.
That's
in
far
front.
right. Oh, you mean far right front? Sorry, apologies.
Apologies for not knowing.
Direction, please.
So they're my guardians with spears. They're going to come and stab you in the face. They have a double shoot ability, and they're very stabby.
Yes.
Behind them, we have some Alaris Custodian Terminators, who are also quite stabby, but with a grenade launcher.
I was about to say, you're not really just changing much in the description here. Also quite stabby are these guys. Also stabbing are these.
Yeah, well, guess how that's not going to change when we go to the middle, and I've got 2 guys on bikes who, oh yes, you guessed it, are stabby.
Indeed they are.
But they also have salvo launchers. They can do a little bit of anti-tank, which should be quite useful. And then rounding out the list is a 4-man squad of wardens. And people at home, I know, and I hear you scream, Beanie, why'd you never run a blade champion with them to give them that ability that, like, minuses the wound to toughness thingy-mabob? Because we're playing 1,000 points and everybody's really expensive, and blade champions in this detachment are good, but they're not as good as giving someone that Ad Mortis ability. So, that's my reasoning, and we're done.
I believe that the summary thing is suck your fat hog.
That's right.
Yeah, okay, fair
and
enough.
make me a sandwich.
So there we go. So that is 1,000 points on the nose.
On the nose.
Damn right. So that is the Golden Boys. Now let's go see what stink I'm bringing to the table. So here we are with the virulent Victorium from the Deathguard over here, which means that all of my models will get sticky objectives, and you do not want to know what they're sticking down to keep those objectives in place. I'm being attacked by Bruno's tail while I was trying to do that, but I will persevere because I have got one Lord of Poxes who is my warlord over here. No enhancements, don't need them, don't even want them. And I've got 2 plague casters over here that are going to be joining him in the fray. I've got 3 5-man squads of Plague Marines over here because obviously they are fantastic, never leave home without them. The amount of DAC you get with like Plague Weapons, Plague Spitters, the Champion with a Power Fist, the Blight Launcher and a special weapon on the side.
And you get Plague Knives.
Which is, yeah, and Plague Knives are just brilliant with lethals. Obviously they've got AP 0, but at the same time, that's I will gladly take that. So I've got 3 identical squads of those. I've got 2 of the Plague bloke drones over here, and even though they are not WYSIWYGs, the only thing in my army that aren't, one of them has got a Plague Spitter, one of them's got a heavy Blight Launcher. We'll say that the one with the brighter colouring over here has got the Blight Launcher, because Blight is bright, and we've got the Plague Spitters over here on this dirty boy at the back. And speaking of at the back, we have got 2 10-man units of Poxwalkers. They have Infiltrate, and they're pretty decent at holding down the fort in a pinch, which is fantastic. Because remember, every model that they kill, you get 1 back. Don't think they'll be doing much against Custodes, but you never know. And then we have the real stars of the show over here, the 2 Chaos Rhinos, with their amazing ability of fire support, meaning that every single time a model disembarks from them in that shooting phase, they get to re-roll the wound, which is just delicious. And when you consider that you can have 2 Plague Casters firing off all of their horrific plague winds in there, if they get out there, that is potentially 2d6 plus 6, strength 6, minus 2, d3 damage, auto-hitting shots with re-rolling wounds.
They're auto-hitting?
Oh yes, because they are flamers, my friend.
But...
Oh yes! yes. And Beanie loves playing Deathguard for this exact reason.
Oh yeah, I love Deathguard.
I am so happy that I get to play something that isn't orcs. I get to save on a 3+, I get to hit on 3+, which I have shooting options, Beanie.
You had amazing shooting options with the orcs, you just couldn't tough it out.
I know, it was so rubbish. All those 5s and 6s, they just eluded me. But that is 1,000 points on those, no enhancements, not needed. Let's get smashing some heads and stickying those objectives with poop. And before we get kicking off with this battle report, just remember, do us a favour, subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and smash that hype button. It does actually matter quite a lot in terms of putting us into rankings, and that really does help us out. Also, if you're looking for something fun to play while you watch, then you can always spot the grot. If you can spot the little grot miniature that we've hidden on the map over here, you win nothing! Apart from the glory and respect of us, which is also worth nothing. So, anyway, let's get set up. So here we are after deployment, and I tell you what, it feels very weird when you've got armies as elite as this compared to the orcs that we've been showcasing before, because it's like they're so far apart from one another. Yeah. Over here I've got 2 of the Plague Casters outside of the Plague Bus over there, which has got 5 Plague Marines in, and the Plague Drone is hiding around in this corner. I've got 1 squad of 5 Plague Marines with the Lord of Poxes. Remember, he can't be shot unless you're within 18 inches, so that should help him secure this site and then push forward. I've got 1 squad of Poxwalkers over here, and another squad over here, and the rest of my army is actually in strategic reserves. 1 Rhino with 5 boys in, and 1 of the Plague Drones as well. So that is my deployment. Beanie, tell us what you've done with yours.
So, basically, we were playing the game, when will I put down my anti-tank, and once I did that, he put his stuff on the other side of the board.
Far away.
Yes, so I've got my Virtus Praetors here to rush this side of the board. There's a squad of Wardens here. In the mid-board, I have my Sisters of Silence who are going to move on to that to sticky it up.
Yep.
Got the can't be shot until you're really close captain
12 inches, isn't it?
right on the front line because he's just going to get into grills.
Yep.
Then I've got my shield captain here hiding behind this tactical building. Squad of Guardians ready to run forward, and 2 Chaperoonies in the sky.
Indeed, yes, there is a big hammer awaiting to smash the very putrid faces of the Deathguard over here, and it's going to be a lot of manoeuvring turn 1 to try and avoid a lot of damage or dish as much out before you get absolutely kicked in. But that is what we're going to do right now as we go straight into rolling for turn 1 priority. So let's see what the Deathguard get. They get a cool 3 and a 4. It looks like the Custodes are going to be taking turn 1. And just because of the fact that I need to remind and because I need to remind myself and Beanie what plague I'm choosing for this battle, I'm going for the -1 to your save, because there is no way in hell that a -1 to your hit is going to matter when you hit on 2s and get +1 to hit anyway. So, yeah, enjoy having a 3-up save.
That's going to be...
How do you like that?
That's going to be devastating.
Yeah, cool. Right, into Custodes, turn 1. So that was a very quick movement phase indeed. Venus, tell us what you've done.
Right then, so the Wardens are coming forward because they're going to kill 10 Poxwalkers as fast as they can, take that objective, and dance on your grave.
How dare you?
I know. These guys, they mulled over going forward, and then they thought to themselves, no, skirt.
Because it's like, what's the point? You come over here, and there's not much to shoot at as it is. Wait until it exposes itself, you know?
Well, and by putting them here, you're not going to be able to deploy in this corner comfortably. You can struggle to deploy here, and then they can answer calls in a bit.
Comes their way.
He just hopped over the barricade just to get onto that objective and continue enjoying the fact that he's far enough away from people they're not going to be able to hurt him.
Yep, 100%.
The shield captain is in and behind these walls, having a bit of a hide / waiting for the right time to strike.
Yep.
The Guardians have come around the corner to do the same to the other Poxwalker squad to try and just take them out as fast as he can.
Makes a lot of sense.
His big fear is getting introduced to Mr. Rhino Flamey Pants, but yeah, there's not much you can do about that.
No,
I can't avoid it the entire game.
Nope.
As much as I would very much
love
like
to.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, so that's all of your movement done. It's time to go into the shooting phase, and where do we begin? Probably should have said at the beginning, this is obscuring terrain over here, this is obscuring terrain over here, this is not over here, but there will be obviously potential cover saves that could come from being within that terrain bit there. So, what's going to be shot and where, my friend?
They're going to shoot Poxwalkers.
Cool, so this is the
8 shots.
8 shots
of the Guardian Spears.
Beautiful
Hitting on 2s.
Beautiful stuff. There's the one.
There's the one.
There's the one.
Always
now, strength off?
4.
Well, I'm toughness 4, I want to say, but let me just double check that because I can't remember if they got downgraded here, but I remember them being quite tough back in the day. Poxwalkers are a cool, and I probably will just ask Beanie to cut this bit out of the,
Not a chance.
The rambling bit here. Poxwalkers are toughness 4.
Okay, so then we're looking at force wound.
There's the source. Now, I don't think, as much as I would love to claim cover at this thing, so I'm on to, how many did you get through?
3.
3,
Minus
so 3,
1.
5 up, feel no pains for the boys.
And they're 2 damage each. So.
Oh, so that is definitely the 3 closest to you, splatted and blatted, my friend. They're gone. Out of here. Goodbye. See ya.
Okay, cool. Gonna go over there. I'm not gonna use their double shoot now because
save that for later. For
later.
Juicier targets.
So 8 shots over there as well, going into those guys.
Yep, same deal. Hitting on the 2s. There's the ones.
2, 4, 6, 7. Oh.
And there we go. And then it's going to be 4s to wound again. We're looking at
Only 2.
So 2. I'll do the first one because it's 2 damage a pop. No, and the second one 2 damage a pop. I saw the beautiful tri-head, but no, that is also 2 of my boys blatted out of existence. The bodies are piling up already against the Custodes. Anything else to shoot?
No, I've basically put the sisters so they can't really see anyone right now. He can't shoot down because there's 18-inch range.
That's why he's got a giant hologram of just, what's his name, Dennis from Jurassic Park?
Weirdly, he looks just like my ex-uncle.
What's it? Find out on next week's episode. That's why you should subscribe. To find out juicy information on Beanie's sordid love affair. And, okay, right, so...
I didn't have a love affair with my uncle.
I've got to use keywords. Is that what
I'm sorry. I mean, I definitely did. It was very hot.
Okay, so now we're moving straight into the charging phase, and I'm assuming it's going to be these guys doing a big charge into these poxes. Roll 'em, boy. Oh, they're definitely in there with an 8 there.
Yeah, I'd assume I'm in.
It's time to crush, kill, and destroy, and over there, same deal?
Yep.
Ooh, with a 4, they're going to need to re-roll.
Yeah, and they're going to.
So it's a CP re-roll, and they are in there with a
I'd say
7
so.
over there. Slamming and jamming, mate. So after all of the pile-ins now, it's looking like there is going to be some mushy mush for dinner for the Custodes, because they're about to slice through. They are technically within contagion range now from my boys, so if any of them do manage to survive by some miracle, that means they are -1 toughness and -1 to their saves as well. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going into sustained hits for this.
Of course you are.
So hitting on 2s.
Yes.
6s are great.
And great they are. That's a mighty amount of attacks right there.
4. So I missed 1.
Classic.
So I get another 3.
Amazing. And this is strength
So 7 with a +1 to wound.
Oh, blimey,
So
so
it's
it's gonna be
2s.
And I'm imagining that these are 2 damage a pop, yes?
Yes, and they're -2.
Yes, okay, so it'll be on to their 5 up, feel no pains. And I'm probably... Now, just call me a betting man here, mate. I don't think I'm going to make that many 5-ups here, because I would have to make a... carry... What? No, I'm just going to be the gentleman and remove the Poxwalkers from the equation here.
I agree.
So that is the Poxwalkers out of action over here. Will
Wow,
it be
that
the
one's
same?
really out of action.
He actually probably died. And then will it be the same over here with these boys? Let's find out. It's the same amount of attacks again, I believe, is it?
Yeah,
not?
and sustained.
Beautiful stuff indeed.
Oh no, look at all those ones.
Oh, I stand a
1,
chance
2,
now.
3, 4, 5.
I stand less of a chance now. Okay, so it's going to be 2s once more. The glorious 2s. And I'm
21.
Yeah, I don't think, again, that I'll be able to make those saves. So I'm just going to, once more, reluctantly take them out of the equation.
So are they
there.
still afflicted now?
They are not, because they're not within contagion range there. So, but they will be soon, because any plague marine that shoots them will cause them to be afflicted no matter the distance away, which is going to be very nice indeed.
That's what they sound like.
As we move into my turn, and yeah, it looks like I'm on the back foot already, and it's a gammy one. So let's go into my turn 1.
Yay.
So, here we are after my movement phase, and I've got a lot of threats to deal with already this early on, so I'm going to respond in kind by kind of not engaging at all over here.
I like it.
I'm shunning away from that horror show that's over there. Do not like it one bit. I've got within shooting range now of the sisters over here. If I can take them off of the objective, that would be fantastic, but hey, you never know. Over here, I put the plague casters inside the rhino and put the boys outside of the rhino, meaning that they now get to re-roll all of their wound rolls against the target that they're going to be shooting at. And once they have shooted at this target, it will it will become afflicted, and that means that they'll be enjoying the -1 toughness and the -1 save. Now, in terms of the shooting, I do have one stratagem to play, which is called Overwhelming Generosity, which means that this Lord of Poxes will look over here at this guy and say, "Or you, I don't like you." And that means that now anyone that is shooting a what's it called, like where you roll a dice to determine the amount of shots that you would make with a weapon?
Blast.
I get to blast or anything like that.
Yeah.
I get to re-roll that dice if I don't like the result against that unit.
Forgot to say with the Guardians, they got to re-roll wound rolls of 1. Or
Did they need it?
Or if it's against something on an objective, it's all the wound roll.
Did they need it, mate?
No, they didn't. I just thought that for everyone.
Absolutely pied off my guy over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick things off with the Plague Marines that are going to fire all of their weaponry into the Custodes over here, and then infect them with Das Sickness, which will mean that they get -1 to the save and -1 to their toughness. So, kick things off with the Plague Spewer.
But we're not going to sing the Disturbed guy's song, because that guy's a jerk.
So, a D6 also hitting shots for 4. I'm not going to bother re-rolling that.
No,
It
that's
is
pretty much as good as it gets.
4 anti-infantry, 2 up.
Nope.
Oh, there's the classic 2
Woo!
ones. So it's going to be -1.
So it's a 4 up.
No, this will be a 3 up because it hasn't taken effect yet. It's after they've done their shooting.
Okay, so 3.
Oh, actually, I get to re-roll those 2 ones because I got out of the vehicle. And into another 2 ones. That is.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm hoping I'm getting my bad rolls out early. So how did you make both of those saves?
Both of them, yeah.
Fantastic. Right, we will move into the rest of the shooting to see if they do any damage to these golden boys. Okay, so the boys managed to take down 1 of the Guardians over here, and now they are afflicted. Again, it's the -1 to save and toughness, so that means that it sets them up nicely for the dual plague casters to go in, who are going to go for the crazy hazardous mind-exploding one, because it's counted on the rhino when they're inside. So it is 2d6 plus 3 each, and I get to re-roll. I don't like the results, and I'm going to re-roll.
I think you should stick it.
I've rolled a lot of double 1s so far.
I think you should just keep it.
I'm a bit concerned about the balancing of these dice. Oh, that's fine. 6, 8, 9, plus 6 each, 15 auto-hitting shots.
Oh my god.
Yeah, boy!
Tests.
Yes. With a huge amount of luck and spiking some rolls there, I managed to take him down to just 1 boy remaining, and you know what? I'm doing the combi bolter that's in as well.
Yeah, why not?
It hits you 1 time. It's probably going to wound you on a 5. It does wound you on a 5. AP 0.
Okay, 3 up.
He takes a wound.
And now do your 2 hazardous tests.
Oh yes, my 2 hazardous tests, and I've been rolling so many double 1s, I'm expecting to see them now. No, I make it through with no brain bursting allowed. So that has been a very, very positive shooting from the squad over here. And because the Blight Launcher from the Heavy Blight drone over here can't see anything else, it too will go in and finish the job against him, hopefully. So it is
Rough.
D6 plus 3 shots. Ooh, that is
8.
a cool 8 shots here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 shots hitting you on the 3s. I don't think it has lethal. I think it's just blast and something else. But I will just double check that one now. It was a lethal hit. 2s to wound. There's a lot of wounds in there. -2 with your extra minus. It's onto your 4-up invulnerables. That is 6 to make. It's 3 damage a pop. That squad is wiped out. Gone the way of the dodo. So that was pretty damn gnarly, I will say here. Now, was there a... were you within 6 inches? Is he behind that wall there? Measure me up my pattering trowel from here, my boy. Is he within 6 inches? Because he may. Is he within? No, I don't think so. No, he's lucky because he would have been potentially afflicted by the explosive demise of your guardians.
So, for 65 points of Poxworkers, I've lost 160 points of Guardians.
I think that that's a pretty good start, but obviously you do have a very powerful bloke in there, and this guy is eyeing up a few tasty morsels over this side of the board. Only other shooting to do is these guys over here, the plasma gun and the blight launcher, into the squad over there. Now, there's not 5, so I won't get blast on this, so it's just going to be D3 shots with the blight launcher for 2, hitting on 3s, and it's going to be wounding you on your toughness 3. So 2s. Oh, he jumped the shark over here. I'll roll it again. It is a 2, and it is -1, but I believe you will definitely be able to get cover on that one.
3 up.
Nope. And then the plasma gun, 1 shot. It's a huge hit. Wounding on 2s. It's a huge wound, -2.
Okay, so down to -1, so 4 up.
It's 1 damage. They got 1 apiece? Yes. They do have 1 apiece. Beautiful stuff. That is all my shooting done. There is no charges to make, and so now we move swiftly into Beanie's turn 2. So, Beanie Boy, tell us what you've done in your movement phase.
So I spent an inordinate amount of time crapping my pants, then changed, and I've come back stronger than ever.
I like it.
So what I've done, I've moved the wardens up so they can get some shots down at the doody-doos.
Yes, the
over there.
Lord of Poxes.
Yeah, the Virtus Praetors have come up around the side because they're going to start supporting on the side of the board edge. And then I moved the Sisters of Silence up so they can get their fearsome bolt guns into range of those plague marines.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know how you're going to survive their onslaught.
I just simply won't.
Then I moved up my shield captain into range with his salvo launcher so he can shoot at the heavy blight
drone.
launcher
Yep.
wiener face.
That's
the traditional name. And I shuffled over the shield captain because he started wiggling a fetid bloke drone, going, "Ooh, should I place it down here?" It's like, no, fine, moving over.
So I did pay 1 CP for rapid ingress to bring in my bloke drone over here, and it was originally going to go over there and melt some face, but after Beanie and I had a nice little chat about where he was going, I was like, look, listen, it would be very stinky, even for Deathguard, to just do that without a little bit of wiggle room. So yes, that is how things lie right now. Shooting phase, and where are we shooting?
Those shots into the plague.
Cool, so these guys going down here into the Lord of Poxes and his mate. They are within 18 inches just. Very nice indeed.
And then it'll be 5s to wound.
It will indeed, so toughness 6. 3?
Yeah, 3.
AP?
-1.
So AP 0 because of the
so
cover there,
three
so 3 ups. Oh,
3 dead.
That is unfortunate for the boys over here. So that's going to be that one there, him, and why not him as well? Okay, so that's a good round of shooting there, and a poor save roll for me there.
It was a poor save. I was expecting to kill 1.
Oh dear. Okay, but no matter who's up next.
Well, the most important shooting.
Is it the bolters?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, look at that. He's getting the underhanded roll out, and I don't like this at all. It paid off better than most times.
Normal, yeah.
So be what this?
5s.
5s. 1 wound coming AP.
7.
Oh, I love the AP 7. No, I have make that one. Finally, I make 1 that actually really didn't matter.
Yeah. It's because I lied.
Yeah, that's true. And then I'm assuming that the salvo launcher, 1 big bang bazinga bean coming in hot. It's a huge hit. It's strength.
10.
So I'm also toughness 10, so it's got a 4.
So 4s, but re-rolling.
Oh, it doesn't even need it.
-3.
A -3, so 5 up invulnerable for the demonics. And he's made it. No damage taken. A good round of shooting, though, against the boys over there. Much more damage than I thought it was going to take. Anything else?
There's not much more for me to do.
No,
It was
no,
quite
no.
a short turn.
It was. Any charges to make? No. Okay, so it goes swiftly into my turn 2. And at the beginning of my phase, I score a measly 5 points.
5 points.
Boo earns. Okay, my friends, it's been a lot of thinking about where to put down my boys, but I have finally made my decision. Over here, the Lord of Poxes and his boys have moved forward to support and try and eliminate these wardens from this objective. I've got the Plague Spitter, Plague Drone, who's moved up over here, and the Rhino has also arrived on the battlefield as well, because obviously with its Blight Launcher firing deck, I can see these guys here. Plasma Gun might do some damage too. Over here, no damage potential from these, because obviously the Shield Captain is behind here, and the Large Captain is over here. I feel like this Rhino is not long for this world, but at the same time, I feel like this is probably where they've got to be. I may actually get the Plague Casters out of the Rhino, because I feel like they will surely die in any other thing. At least I could do some Overwatch as he comes flying into their face at some point there.
Hey guys!
But there is things to do here. All of my firepower is pretty much going to go into the Wardens to try and eliminate. It's just going to be mass amounts of firepower that I can do into them.
It makes sense. They are an absolute juggernaut.
Yes, and it is quite scary indeed. So I'm going to have a think, and I'll be back with who I'm going to shoot first. So I've done a lot of shooting. This squad, and this squad over here all laid down fire into the Wardens, which did pop their 4-up Feel No Pain once per battle ability. Even so, I did manage to take down 2 of them and bring one of them down to 2 wounds. A very good showing. Over here, the combined forces of the squad that got into the Rhino and the Rhino itself managed to take down the Sisters of Silence down to just 1 model. Annoying, because I was really hoping to take her off the spot, because obviously you don't have sticky objectives with her. We did a double check on that one there, and that would have meant that holding on to objectives would have been that much harder. So that is the end of my shooting phase. It's now time for the charge phase. Measure me up with my patching trowel, my boy, because I feel lucky. Oh, so lucky.
Okay, so I'm guessing you're going to charge, yeah?
Yes. What's that, 5?
6.
A 6-inch charge with the smelly stuff smellies. It's a 5. He fails the charge, and you know what? Right there, I think he's just going to sit and do nothing. Because at least when he comes in for Overwatch, you can feel the wrath of his horrible, horrible spewing plagues. Because if I got him into combat, 3 attacks at strength 6 -1, 1 damage wasn't going to do me much, but tank shock would have done me a little bit, which I was trying to get going. But unfortunately, it is not the case, and will not be the case at the end of my turn 2. Which means now we go into Beanie's turn, and he is definitely holding 2 objectives over here, although not under half strength actually at the moment, so he will be getting 10 VP for this round. Putting him ahead to 25, I believe.
Yep.
And I am on a measly 5. Bloody hell, bloody hell. So, Beanie, tell us what you're doing at the beginning of the 3rd battle round.
Bringing everything forward in the name of the Emperor to murder the Smellies.
Yeah, pretty much.
So my Virtus Praetors have moved up here, got themselves into the afflicted range, but they are in a position now where they can start doing a bit of serious damage
they can
and
do a
really
lot
start
of charging, lancing. It's not going to be fun for me.
Yeah, just gotta do some killing. The Wardens are staying still because they're just holding that objective, and they are just a nightmare for you to shift.
Definitely.
Still a lot of wounds there to deal with. My Shield Captain has got himself into the danger zone now, but he's feeling like it's time for the big charge, the big murder, the big death.
Got to do it.
Now, the most important thing, drop down my Alaris Custodians onto the middle objective, just so they are a brick for you to deal with.
Yep.
And then over here, the Shield
Finally
Captain
came out.
he has finally come out to Daddy.
Yep.
And he has jumped forward. He is going to try and wreck that tank on his own.
And I think that he should be pretty capable of doing so.
I think so too. Like, I obviously when the boys get out of it,
That's a different story, but we'll deal with that when it comes to it.
yeah, he's not going to enjoy that part of it, but
No.
he does have an ability to deal with a lot of damage in a turn.
Can he stand back up? Is it him that stands back up? Or is
No.
There is a guy who can stand back up, isn't there?
That's-
I think that you do have one, because I remember it coming into play with a previous game we had, where you just had a guy who was like, yeah, on a 2-up I can get back up again on 3 wounds. Is that what I'm thinking of?
No, that was in a different attachment.
Okay, fair enough. That
So
was
no,
an
what he can do at the start of a phase, he can say that all damage coming in against him is reduced down to 1.
That's good.
And
That's very good.
he's got, like any shield captain, he can do the thing where he reduces a CP cost by 1. So
nice.
hopefully,
Free command point reroll.
So
or
what?
charge
Yeah.
roll.
So basically, if I can get him into combat or something like that, then I'll be able to play something like what is it?
The stance, double stance, lethal and sustained or something.
Defiant to the last, where basically if you kill him in combat on a 2-up, he'll get back up and then he'll fight.
Yeah, he fights. That's what he does.
Yeah. So
Cool.
I could do that.
So shooting wise, where do you want to start?
So the wardens are going to shoot into your plague marines
Yes.
with their 4 shots.
Okay.
Yep.
Very nice.
And
Very
then,
nice.
5 wound.
Whoa! AP on
Minus
this.
1, and they won't be getting cover against those 2 over there.
How much damage is it?
2 a pop. So 4s.
Oh, mega my.
So that is 2 dead and 4 damage to the Lord of Boxes.
That is a real shame.
Yeah, that was a
one there.
terrible roll,
Yeah, that is unfortunate. I've been really let down with my rolling here. It's just like.
And they're lovely dice as well. Like, I don't want to curse the dice, but they have...
I've just rolled so many doubles of bad results here. Not many doubles of good results, but still, it's okay. We plug on, my friend.
And he's
Next
your
up,
warlord, isn't he?
He is indeed my warlord, so a cool 10 VP for killing him.
Okay, right. So then we're going to go on to the... him.
Yes, firing his big bang bazinga bean.
No, we're going to go into those 2.
Yes.
And they are going to shoot the...
The plague drone
Yes.
over here. Cool.
So...
2 huge shots. Nice, huge hits.
then it'll be 4s re-rolling.
Yep. Nice. So 2
-3.
2 5-up feel no 2 5-up invulnerable, sorry. Neither made how much damage?
D6 plus 1 each.
Nice. Ooh.
So 7, 8, 9.
He's on 1 wound
So
remaining.
I'm going to spend the CP
For the reroll.
and just...
Yes, amazing. So he's actually on
3.
3 wounds.
Because he's got 10, hasn't he?
He does have 10
so he's on
wounds.
3.
Oh dear, he's chugga-bugging along over there.
So he'll be bracketed now? 'Cause...
No brackets for this one here.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, that's really nice.
They're disgusting and resilient, as it seems.
Yes. Okay, so now we're going to go on to, let's just see how far he can shoot. Oh, he can't shoot that guy,
Yes,
because that guy's a weenie.
Still benefiting from that lovely ability. But he can shoot into the rhino to weaken up his prey before he goes in.
He can, or he can try shooting
Oh,
up
yeah,
at
why
that
not?
and see if he can just somehow miraculously get
Because he
6.
gets +1 to his damage, doesn't he?
Yeah, he gets +1 to wounds, yeah.
Yeah, that's good, that's good. So hitting on 2s.
2s.
Nice, and strength off.
So it'll be 4s, but with the +1 to wound, it'll be wound on 5s.
Oh, yes, yeah. Okay.
Well, he tried.
He tried
And now
really
his
well, then.
and now his grenade launcher, which won't be able to reach that far, so we'll just go to the rhino. So D6 shots.
Nice,
4
very healthy.
and 2s,
Very healthy.
and then
And toughest 9.
so 5s. 1
1.
at -1.
Oh, you bastard!
1 whole damage.
Damn
Take
you.
that, rhino, you
Damn
slap.
you. Okay, right, so 6, 7, 8. 8 wounds remaining on the rhino. I believe it's 9 and 9 across the board for that. So that is all the shooting on this side, but we still have the wardens.
Oh no, the wardens are done. It's them and them that's
those
left.
guys, yes.
So the salvo launcher is going to go into the big guy.
Yep, okay.
That's a huge hit.
Yep.
And then 4s re-rolling.
Doesn't
Yep.
even need it, so it's going to be onto his 5-up invulnerable. Not made. Now
Do you want to do it now?
it's probably the only time that I can keep an anti-tank guy alive, and it was definitely worth it.
Yes, absolutely.
100%.
Okay, now going into the those guys, they won't be getting the +1 here because they are
They are
within
next
6
to the
inches
guy.
of a guy, but it'll be fine. So they're going to put their shots into the Lord of Boxes.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Cool. So hit on
So-
2s.
Yep.
Excellent hits, and then it's strength.
So it'll be strength 4.
On
so
top of 6.
So 5s to wound. Okay, 2 wounds at -1.
Exactly what he needs there. So let's see if I can get this through. I made them both. That is very
And now
lucky.
2d6 grenades.
Oh gosh, oh gosh. So 6 in total. Hitting on 2s again.
Yep.
And then this will be strength 1.
4, so 5s to wound.
5s again.
None.
Ooh, skin of his teeth over
Yes.
there to keep him alive, which is not good. Okay then, so...
Oh, I forgot something important.
What is it?
Bolter.
The bolter. Oh yeah, because she passed her battle shock test.
Now
so-
I think that chapel that's the same height as the Lord of Pox is
Maybe.
probably in the way. So is he within 24 inches of that? Oh, he's going to shoot the rhino. She's going to
why
shoot the
not,
rhino.
man? Why not?
Threes. No, she's done.
No.
She's done.
No,
She's
no,
done.
no, no, no. We're done. We're done. So we now move swiftly into the charge phase, and where would you like to go, my friends? You got obviously 9-inch for those guys there, and then it's going to be less, considerably less for the Praetor captain over there.
Okay, so I'm going to start with him.
Yep, he's got a smooth. He's definitely in there with a 7, smashing into the side of the rhino. Knock, knock. Let me in.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Me. Okay, then I'm going to go with the jet bikes into your bloat drone.
Yes, of course. Jet bikes are in there with an 8, so they're going to slam into them. I'm not going to pay for Overwatch. I think I need it for some other stratagems and fun stuff later, so I think I'll just let him go the way of the dodo.
Okay.
And then next up,
The Custodian, Lara's Custodians.
9-inch charge, not made there. Worth the CP reroll here, because you've got 3, haven't you?
I've got 2 because I just had to spend one.
Yep.
This one is a 6.
Yep, 6.
So no, I'm gonna charge
Save it
with
for him,
him
just in case.
just in case I
a
whiff.
snafu. And
No.
luckily,
Oh,
there's
and there
not.
was the 9.
So he slams into him there. Okay, not bad. I don't have 2 CP to pay to interrupt either, so that means that Beanie is going to be able to hammer home against all of my boys here. Not good.
Okay.
So this is going to be the lance going into the Lord of Poxes. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
and I'm gonna go with sustained hits.
Yeah,
here.
that makes sense. Cool. Whoa! That is a lot of 6s right there against my boy.
So 9.
I'm toughness 6 at this point.
So it would be 2 to wound.
It will be 2 to wound. Now, that's going to be a lot of 4-up invulnerables I've got to make. And how many is it?
8.
6, 7, 8. Now, it could happen.
It could happen. I've seen you do Jamia.
It could happen. I tried, but
Wow,
unfortunately,
you tried really hard.
He died. So that means that not only is my Warlord out of action, but that means that Beanie gets a cool, crisp £10 note for that in the form of 10 VP. So that is a beautiful round of combat. Will it be the same over here with the jet bikes going in against the Plague Drone? Let's see how many attacks they get.
So 5 each.
So they will be hitting on 2s.
And again,
They're within 6. They won't get the +1 to wound, though, will they?
they're getting so they're within 6,
did
but
they?
because they have lance, they
doesn't
will
matter
anyway,
anyway.
which is why I was happy for them to be this
Yes,
close.
yes,
so
yes.
they're going to go for lethal hits because his toughness 10
10.
it would be wounding on 4s.
Yes. It's good. It's good.
And now-
Strength, so now it's 4s to wound.
Yeah, so 4s. Not so good.
Okay,
so only 3.
AP on this one is.
Mine's 2.
So it will be onto the 5-ups, and not made a single one. How much damage?
So that would be 6 in total.
Okay, so
He's
he's
down
got
to
4 wounds remaining. Okay, so the combat over there not as decisive, and I do have a lovely ability to fall back, shoot, and charge with that hovering death machine, which is quite nice. So it's just down to the rhino. It's just you just got to cut this tin can open, my friend.
Okay, so
and this is with the super damaging weapon,
yes.
isn't it?
7 attacks. I'm going to go with lethal hits here.
Still rolling uphill, isn't it? Yeah, on that bit. Very nice. Very nice. And then it's strength.
So it's strength 10 with a +1 to wound, so it's 3s.
Yeah. Jeepers creepers.
So 5 at -3, so 5 6-ups.
5 6-ups. Let's see if I can do it. Unfortunately, I don't
Make
think I
one,
can,
so it's
'cause
12 damage.
So it's going to be a big dead boy. Now, how many wounds does he have?
A lot.
Does he have a feel no pain?
He does not.
Okay, I'm just going to see what the deadly demise rule here
It's
is.
1 for.
That's so understandable, because why would you want your troop transport to have here? It's deadly demise D3.
Okay.
So you know what? I'm going to pay 1 CP to do potentially 1 amount of mortal wounds to him. So I'm automatically exploding with virulent putrid explosion or something like that. So it's D3 mortal wounds onto the boy for 1. Hey, listen, it's 1 CP for 1 mortal wound. But the question is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7 people inside the. Inside the rhino. Let's see how many die. 2.
No, it's a mortal wound each, so one plague marine.
Is that?
Yeah, it does now, yeah.
Ah, well, that's beautiful stuff. So let's see how that looks after. And this is how things look after the fact my boys have spilled out over here. And even though we're very sad that the Rhino has died, we do, however, still capture this command point over here because of the fact that we have bailed out and now we are controlling it. So that means that will be beautifully within our range. However, it's time to do some fight back over here. Like Beanie said, it is 3 attacks coming in with the Plague Probe. Lethal hits, 1 lethal hit, 1 regular hit, strength 6, your toughness
7 down to
6, so forced to wound. Nope, so it is 1 save at -1 to your 4 invulnerables because of the contagion range. No damage, no batter, no batter. So that is the end of the fight back over here. A devastating round of combat for Beanie, and it's put him significantly in the lead. But will it be enough as we go into my turn 3? Because at the beginning I will score 10 VP for holding 2 objectives over here. Not more than my opponent though, and I need to kill that bloody warlord. Okay, my friends, it is time. We are going John Ham on this situation. There's actually just one thing that I forgot to move, which was the Rhino, which I'll do in a minute, who'll go and support the boys over there. Now, what I've done is in combat, I spent 1 CP for Leech Spore Eruption, which meant that I stole 3 wounds or 4 wounds off of Beanie and replenished my own up to 7. Dropped back out of combat because I can I can shoot and charge if I fall back, which is very nice indeed, because hopefully I can wipe those wardens off the map and claim that objective for my own in a later date. I've moved the Deathguard out of the Rhino and upwards so that they can target the boss on a bike, and I'm not really fancying their chances, but with re-rolling wounds on all of their weapons for this phase, it's going to definitely help whittle them down a little bit. Blight Launcher drone has moved up into the mid-board here because if I can kill 1 Terminator, then that means that that objective is going to be mine, and that's going to stop the hemorrhaging of points that I'm doing at the moment. And these guys over here just decided to stay put because they want to kill this guy, they want to secure this side of the board, and they want to shoot some stuff down at that Sister of Silence over there too. He's got 6 wounds to get through. Beanie's got 3 CP to play with. It's going to be dicey in every sense of the word. So what we're going to do is, first off, I'm going to move this Rhino, and then I'll be right back. The Rhino didn't want none of the action over here, so it did its move and then advanced for a full flat 6, and now he's over here. He can't obviously charge, but at least he can potentially sit on a objective for me later on. So into the shooting phase we go, and we might as well kick things off with the dual Plague Spitters going around the corner into those 2 wardens that are left remaining. So 2d6 auto hits, 4 cool. Ooh, that is low ball in, and it's going to be 2 ups infantry, anti-infantry. So it's 3 coming in, -1, you are afflicted, so that is going to be 4 ups. Okay, we managed to get 1 wound through. Does it kill a guy? It doesn't even kill a guy. Damn it. That is annoying, because I really wanted to push them onto a battle shock, if nothing else. So at least he tried, but unfortunately it just is not enough. So the Blight Launcher probe, the guy over here, may have to do some more work for me, which is frustrating to say the least. Now, how many wounds do these guys have? 4. Ooh, that is an unfortunate amount of wounds that is right in front of me. I'm going to have a think, and I'll be right back. Well, 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 over here I decided to go with this squad, with the Plague Casters joining in the fun as well, and they managed to remove the entirety of the Terminators, which means that I hold that center objective, which is very nice indeed. Beanie did warn me though, because if I went into this guy, he would pop a once per battle ability in which he would be able to absolutely mash my dinner by reducing all damage down to 1, which would have been horrendous. That would have been not fun at all. So now, but unfortunately the squad, while they did excel at killing the Terminators, they could not kill the bloody Sister of Silence over there, which means I'm going to have to dedicate another bit of firepower to it, which I really don't have that much of. So what I'm going to do...
What have you got left to shoot?
I've got the Blight Launcher here, I've got all of this squad here with full rerolls to wound, which is going to definitely go into your Warlord first. Then we'll see what's left for this guy to mop up. So it's this squad going in hat. I know, she's still alive. I can't take her out as much as I would want to. Unfortunately, the Sister of Silence remains. All of the boys here, they had a real tough time hitting him because of the -1/2 hits. He has stealth 2, and they just, even though they had full rerolls to wounds, just didn't manage to do much. The Plague Spitter did all of the work and then was followed up with the Blight Drone that did a huge 3 wounds against him. So what I've done is what I usually do against you, Bean. I've wounded things, but have inability to finish the job. So we move now into the charge phase, and I will declare a charge with all of these guys.
So that's 3 separate charges
that have to go into this guy right here. Do you have fights first with anyone?
I don't believe so,
Okay,
but I will double
that
check.
would be real annoying if I went into that. So while Beanie checks on that, I'm going to instead do a charge with these Plague Marines over here, up and over into the Shield Captain. Yeah, your favourite. Okay, a 6-inch charge. They should be able to get in there against him, which is very nice indeed. Come on, boys, for the Stinky Godfather. Now, am I within charge range of that Sister of Silence? Is there a boxcar super special that needs to go in here?
You're looking at a 10.
You know what? At this point in the game, I
Go
may
for
as
it.
well just declare it, because what if? What if it's an 11-inch charge smashing through into the side of her there? That could be
Game-changing.
quite potent right
But
there.
she is so good in combat.
Oh yeah, I heard that she's the best.
Like I don't know why you've risked this. This is the end of ye.
I think that they will hurt me so much. They really will hurt a lot. So you know what? I'm going to actually go sideways into the Shield Captain, I feel. That's all I can really do. And a 3 just about squeaks him over the line into them, because I feel like any support will be helpful right about now. Yeah, it's just a charge for these guys. And I'm really worried about this guy here.
He's quite worrying.
Yeah, I've got a lot of attacks coming in and a lot of lethal hits, but not much in the way of re-rolls. I'm kind of tempted to leave him there and just make him come to me, as it were. Is that a terrible plan? Because you can make him do damage 1? Oh, I don't know. I'm overthink. I've decided not to go in against the horrible captain over there, even though it is suicide almost to let him charge me when he gets to fight first. At least I'll get 1 round of the Plague Winds going in against him, which will hopefully weaken him as he comes in. And yeah, it means that he uses his, his once per game ability, and I just don't think I can take him. I just don't think I can do 6 wounds against that guy, even with all of the Plague Wind stuff. Now I'm saying it out loud. He can pay to interrupt, Jules. This is the problem. He can pay to interrupt you. If I do the fight there, he will cream one of my guys. So I think that what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stay put with these guys here, and all of the attacks of these guys here will go into the Shield Captain right now. Me, do it again for us. This is the face of a very sad man and a very tired dog over there whose weenus we must blur, because unfortunately I managed to power his face off with 1 power fist, so he is dead. Beanie did spend 1 CP to do the fight on death with the Lion's Fury, but rolled a 1, meaning that he is out of the action entirely. And that is not good at all. Now, you do get a cool charged lance bonus. How many attacks do they get, just so I know?
5 each.
Ooh, and how much damage is it again?
2.
But you'd be winning me on 5s, right?
With lance.
Because you don't. You win me on 4s with this
Yes.
one. Ooh, I think I'm just going to have to risk it on that one there. So I'm going to measure up to see if I'm within 3 inches of the centre there to conglomerate over onto that objective. But I think that that's going to be the end of my fight phase here. This one yet to come. And thanks to the Plague Probe over here, I've taken that objective and the Sister of Silence out of commission. So that is the end of my turn. A very decent pushback,
Yeah, that was good.
I would say here, because now Beanie at the start of his turn is only holding 1 objective, which means he will score only 5 VP. And I obviously got a 10 VP for killing his Warlord
You
too.
did.
Equals. So now we move into his turn 4. Wellity. There's been some movement, and some of it's been very shocking. Unsurprisingly, the jet bikes moved over to the centre because then they can see and shoot and charge everything they need to. But very surprisingly was the Wardens moving off of that objective over there. They are crazy bones.
Yeah, I honestly feel if I can kill something, that's more valuable to me right now than grabbing the points. If I can take things off points, then brilliant.
Well, that's the thing. Beanie is 15 VP ahead because he had a very good turn 2 scoring, sorry. So that means that I'm playing catch up the long way. So in terms of the shooting, where would you like to start, my friend?
So I am going to put his shooting
Yes.
into one of the Plague Casters.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Cool.
So 2 shots, hitting on 2s.
Nice.
And
Strength
then,
off.
it'll be 4s, so 5 wounds. With a +1 to wound, so
It'll be so 2 AP on this.
-1.
4s. 1 made, 1 failed.
2 damage to one of them.
So it puts him down to a cool 2, I believe. So they only have 4 wounds.
Good. And now D6 on his grenade launcher.
Ooh.
Not what I wanted to see.
Ooh, big hit though.
And then force the wound.
Ooh.
No, there we are. But it was worth a try.
Definitely. Over here, the bikes.
The bikes are calling. They are going to put everything into him because
sense.
if I can get him off the table, then he's not scoring. For me.
Exactly.
Okay, 2s.
Very nice.
And then it'll be 3s. Yeah.
4. It'll be 3s re-rolling, will it? Because you're +1 to wound.
Yes.
For being outside of 6 inches there.
So,
Yep.
Yeah, 3s re-roll.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. AP.
3.
Okay. So on to the 5-up demonic. Not made. Damage is incoming. He is very dead right there. Oh, am I within 6 inches of you? Let's see if I can catch you in a deadly demise if I am. That would be the last point of deliciousness.
Yes.
Ooh, do I pay the CP? No, I don't pay the CP. I just roll for it because I need the CP for Overwatch when he comes in. Do I get a 6? I do not. It's a 5. Unfortunately, he is out of there. The Blight Launcher is done.
Good. And now on to the
Wardens.
who are going to put their shooting into the Plague Marines.
Yep, makes a lot of sense.
Oh, actually, no, they're going to put it into the...
Into the doodad.
Yeah, just
Yep.
see if I can soften him a bit.
Yep, makes a lot of sense.
And then strength 10, so it'll be 5s to wound with the +1.
Yep.
1 wound, -1.
4 up.
Cool,
Not
2
made.
damage. I'll take that. That should be helpful.
Yep, that's pretty damn good. So under 5 wounds remaining.
Okay.
Okay, so now into the charge phase. Very quick shooting phase there. Where are we going first, my friend?
He is going to charge... he's going to charge the 2 Plague.
Cool. I will spend 1 CP for Overwatch with one of them to do... Might as well do it with the wounded one, because he feels a personal vendetta against him.
Okay. Am I going to use his ability now? Because these are auto-hitting, aren't they?
They're auto-hitting Strength 6, and they are... Actually, I'm going to do it with the one who hasn't taken wounds, because I realise it's hazardous, so he could die potentially on the way in. And they're D3 damage, AP2, so it'll be onto your invulnerables.
Okay, so he is going to use his ability now.
Makes a lot of sense. Cool. So it's going to be D6 plus 3 auto hitting for cool 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3s to wound him.
It'd be 4s to wound him. He's toughness 7. Down to 6, so it'd be 4s.
Okay, so that is going to be 3 coming in at AP2, so onto his invulnerable.
Oh, I made them all.
Didn't even need
and I
it.
wasted it.
Yeah, there we go. At least he's done, but does he make the charge in?
Yes.
He does indeed. So we charge in with the 2 Plague Casters right there. Okay, my friends.
now-
That's these guys
Yep.
into the Plague Marines. Oh, they really thought about not doing that then, but they have made it in. And the Wardens, as well, I assume, are going in against the Plague Drone over there. He does drone on, this guy.
Okay. I'll just do it there.
And they are very much in there as well. Nice job. So here we are. This is the shape of things. There's a lot of combats, and I don't have enough CP or any CP to pay to interrupt. So Beanie, where are you starting first?
Start from your right, so start with the Wardens.
Okay, so they're going in against
10
the
attacks, and I'm going to give them...
lethal.
Yes, I'm going to give them lethal.
Cool. Hit on 2s. 6s are great. And then this is strength.
So it's 7 with a +1 to wound, so 4s.
4s, yeah. Very, very commendable there.
Okay.
What is that then?
6, 7, -2.
5, 6, 7. 7 5-up saves here to see if I can keep my guy alive. Unfortunately, I do not, because it's 2 damage a pop as well. So he is going to be going the way of the dodo right now.
Does he explode?
Does he explode? He does! Deadly demise, D3 to both my Plague Marines and your boys there. So he takes a cool 2 off of your Wardens, and he takes a cool 3, unfortunately, off of his own boys. You silly sausage. I'll take that off of the Plague Spitter over here, because I feel like he doesn't need to be in there. And we might as well get rid of the Blight Launcher to make sure that we're just... Oh, it's actually just 1 wound.
1 wound on him, yeah.
Oh, no, I destroyed
you
it.
broke my lovely board.
I'm so sorry, Bean. Okay, so that was not the best, but we did at least do some mortal wounds on the exit, which is always lovely. So, On to the next fight, which is going to be the versus Praetors.
Yes.
Into my poor old Plague Marines over here.
Okay, going with sustains now.
Makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so 2, 6s are great. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That is very great indeed. A great man. A great man.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Sorry, I saw the 5 and it confused me with its
all good,
many
my friend.
numbers. And now it'll be 2 to wound.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a lot of ones.
Ooh, okay. And then...
Ooh,
AP. That's a lot of ones. AP on this is?
-2.
And how many have I got there?
6.
4, 5, 6. AP 2. So on to 5 ups to keep my guys... Ooh, easy, cheesy. 5 ups to keep my guys alive. Unfortunately, 1 dead, because I'm imagining the 2 damage a pop.
2 damage pop.
1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, that is going to be the squad wiped. No! Okay, so that is the Plague Marines down. Will Beanie be able to follow suit and go up against these guys here?
Okay, so I'm going to do into the weakened one, 3.
Yep, into the wise one.
And into the very healthy one, 4.
That makes a lot of sense.
And he's, because they're toughness 6, aren't they?
They are, yes.
So I'm going to go with sustained.
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so first 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. 6 is sustained,
Yep,
so
so back
3
in.
hits. And there's going to be 2s to wound.
Yep.
2 wounds at -2, so 2 5 ups.
5 ups for the first Plague Caster. Unfortunately,
dead.
he is out of there. So that's the weakened one out.
Okay, now.
And the large one.
Ooh,
that's great.
So 3 hits.
Okay, and then it's going to be 2s again.
Do I spend a CP on one of them? I save it for this. I'll save it for this.
Yeah, sure. Ooh, there's the CP reroll coming in hot. Okay, so 3 saves of 5 ups now to keep my Plague Caster alive. He made 1, he's failed 2. That is going to
6
be
damage.
Enough to
Oh yeah,
kill.
because he was toughness 10. Because his weapon's 10 minus 3 free
Yeah,
damage.
it's gross. Okay, so that is him out of there. Would you like to consolidate into my boys?
No.
Yeah, fair enough. So that is the end of the combat. A huge punchback from Beanie right there. And it does mean at the beginning of my round, I'm going to score 10 for the 2 that are still under my control. But I've got some uphill battle to do right now against quite a lot of anti-infantry guys. Oh dear. Apologies, there was an admin alarm which Beanie will now sound. Which is because of the fact that I actually held 2 objectives over here and Beanie only held the 1, meaning that I would have got 15 points. What is the scores as they stand, my boy?
We are drawing.
Oh no! So
It's 40-40.
It literally comes down to this. What a great game this has been so far. I've moved my Rhino over here. He's going to fire every gun that he's got under his command into those boys there. I've got 1 CP for a stratagem that I've not used yet, which is reroll all hits and wounds against an afflicted target, which I feel may come in very useful right here. So what I've done is I've daisy-chained the boy here, so I'm holding onto this objective, but I'm just going to try and push over onto that bit there for a charge later on, if I can make it. But first, I need to do all of the shooting, and I just need to double check the stratagem to see if it has a specific phase that it can be used in. So I am spending 1 CP for a very not uncool stratagem, which means that I get to re-roll all hits and wounds against afflicted targets, and I'm going to choose this squad over here in the shooting phase, and they're going to split fire, because it's always worked out. I don't want to hear anyone say any different. So the Blight Launcher is going to be shooting down at the Praetors over here, and everything else is going to light up this guy, so re-rolling all hits and wounds against afflicted targets. So Blight Launcher first, and it's probably going to let me down with a cool. Yep, 1 shot, and it's going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything. It at least hits, and then it's going to be 6s on that, so 4s re-rolling. And it's a good thing we're re-rolling. Cool, a wound comes in, -2, no cover at this angle, so it's going to be onto his invulnerables. And that is 2 damage, that is going to kill that Praetor dead.
No, that's fine.
Okay, so he is out of there, and then all of the other shots will go back into this board. Right then, my friends, after all of the shooting, I managed to take him down to 2 wounds. That is a good stead, but can I finish the job? Because obviously 1 bike remains. 1 annoying guy over here remains because no damage was done by the Rhino over there. So I got to go in for a charge, and I've got to finish the gosh dang job. So, did they make the charge in? Surprisingly, they do, Bean. What a surprise. Are you surprised by that? Are you surprised by that?
I'm not. I'm wondering, shall I Overwatch just to see if I could take someone out?
Spite.
Yeah,
Spite.
got it. Right, 2 shots, hitting on 6s. Nope.
Nada.
And now D6 shots.
Ooh, there's a big one. Oh, this is the grenade, isn't it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Nada. Okay.
Good
right.
CP.
So they are slamming and jamming into those guys there.
So he's going to now use his once per battle round free reduce something by
Reroll.
1.
Oh, yeah.
So he's now going to do
you've
that.
You've already used it when I did the Overwatch with the Playcaster.
Not this turn.
Oh, is it once per turn?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay, well, that means that all of my...
No, but what I'm saying is,
Ooh.
that now when you kill him on a 2-up, he's going to fight, at least.
Oh, this stratagem
Yeah,
again.
yeah, I just don't
I'm
want to
with
spend
you.
my CP
Yes,
on it.
I'm with you now. Okay, cool. So we go into the fight phase now with this. So it's going to be the Plague Fist off the champion coming in hot. Not that
Not hot.
Not hot at all. And then the rest will be Plague Knives coming in fleet hotter. So the Shield Captain was taken down after a pretty miraculous save there because Beanie re-rolled using a a command point re-roll CP to re-roll a 1 into another 1, so he is dead, but he did roll a 5 when it came to fighting on death. Sorry, there's so many rolls here that I probably should have captured on the camera. So he's going to fight on death against the boys right
So
here.
he's going to go with sustained.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh,
2.
he's still going to carve his name in me.
Now 2s.
No.
Okay, so it's
No.
7 minus 3.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at minus
So
3.
6s.
Here we go, boys. Okay, so 2 made, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I
They're
believe
all
it's
gone.
dead. So here's the funny thing about this beam.
It's
is
a
that
draw.
It's still under my control because your OC never exceeded mine, and I'd already stickied it. So that is still my objective, which means that I will still be scoring points for that.
But
beautiful...
but like I said, the game is now a draw.
Is it?
Yes, because because
Oh yes, let's math it out.
Okay, so I would score 5 at the start of my turn for holding this.
Yes, you would.
Then I would move on to that one to take away the sticky on that.
Zoom.
So no more sticky on that for you.
And then you would
Then
come over
I would
here.
move on to here. He has 3 OC versus your 2.
So
at the end of the game, you would score 5.
no, because I still have another turn after this, and I would tank shock this.
Yeah, but I would
mother-ho-
charge.
Oh yeah, do your charge then. Let's go for the
Yeah.
fight. Like, I want the Deathguard to have a victory.
Okay, so I'm do a shooting then.
Yes. Okay. So here we go. Shooting coming in. It's 2 big hits.
And then 5 wound.
0. So the big
now
charge coming
charge.
in. Oh, unsurprisingly, he's made it. So in he comes against the horrible Rhino over here.
Okay, and now 5 attacks going for lethal.
Yes.
So this will be 2. 6 is great.
Ooh.
6 is great. And then it will be wounding on 4s.
Yes.
Okay, so 1 wound, minus 2.
Does he save? He does save. No damage.
And now your attack's back.
Imagine if the Rhino took him out.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah. If he
Imagine.
does, then it's not a draw.
Imagine. Oh,
No.
no, with that right there. Okay, so at this point in time, it comes into my final round. I can't fall back, shoot, and charge. I don't.
Oh, if that's the
believe.
case as well, I would have shot with the salvo
Oh,
launcher
do it.
over.
Yeah. I want to see if the he hits.
Okay, and now it will be wounding on 2s re-rolling.
Yes. Yes.
Minus 3.
Yes. No, Melchard. No.
For
Okay,
a
so-
whole, and I'll CP there.
Oh.
Into 6
So
damage.
it's fine. So he's still alive on there. No damage there. But I can't fall back, shoot, and charge. I was almost hoping that you would slay him so I could explode
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
then take him out. And then that
Okay,
would be-
so because they have 10 wounds, don't they?
They
Right
do
now?
indeed, and I only have an OC of 2. You have an OC of
3.
3.
So we're still in combat.
Oh, did he take a battle shock test? Because you were at the beginning of your turn. If he failed that battle shock test, he wouldn't have been able to contest it. So this is it. This is the last roll of the game, my friend. I'm clutching at straws right here. This is what I'm doing. And he's failed! So that means that... So on a classic technicality, he charged in there with his mate and then was like, actually, I don't really fancy this. It's quite stinky, this.
Yeah, I should have just used. Yeah, if
I think you would have been out of CP, wouldn't you? Because you spent 1 for your re-roll and 1 for your Lion's Mane.
Well, no. If I had been smart and if we were playing as a normal turn, I
Yeah.
would have paid for him to have
A little
what's
bit
it
of
called?
insane bravery.
Insane bravery.
But hilarious, absolutely hilarious there. I'm happy with the draw though, mate. It's absolutely fine. I just wanted to see how the math be math in. But that was a stupendously silly
Oh no. If that's the case, then you win
Why is that?
because you hold 2.
I don't hold this one. Remember? I scored at the end of my turn. Oh, if you failed the thing. I'm not counting that as real, mate. That was just silly. That was just silly banter between
You
me.
sure?
Yeah,
Does that technically mean...
No, it's fine. We play every week, mate. What do wins and losses mean at this point here? That is just me being silly to just see that. And I love the fact that you failed another Battle Shark.
I am very good at Battle Shark.
So there we have it. Custodes versus Deathguard. A very even match all the way through. Damage, when you were dishing it out, I was taking a lot of damage. When I was dishing it out, you were taking a lot of damage there. It's crazy. The Custodes being on a base 3 save with that
horrible.
thing, it really makes a huge difference there. I think that if I'd gone for the -1 to hit, it wouldn't have come up very much.
No,
at
because
all,
of my
really.
+1 to hit with everyone because of the Lions of the Emperor.
But there's crazy. If you think back to how many sort of like MVP moments there were, it's like the Plague Casters doing their flaming into that squad there was devastating. The amazing 10-inch charge from the Blight drone over there.
Yeah,
was
that was the. I think that was the clutch
Yeah.
moment, and me not charging all of your boys and
Yeah.
only taking out the 2 sorcerers.
Yeah.
Made a huge difference,
But my God, they are so potent when they get into combat, Custodes. I mean, as if it was under any sort of doubt at all. They are just amazing. But for once, I feel like it was a very balanced thing. I remember going up against with the Orcs before and being like, how am I meant to do anything here?
yeah. No, Deathguard are incredibly strong at the moment, I
Yeah,
would say.
Because Custodes and them are both at the 54%, so there we go. I mean, it makes
Yes,
sense that we come for a draw.
I'm sure everybody is aware that we all watch
Oh,
Allspec
we're
Tactics
big
religiously.
Big meta fans right there. So there we go, my friends. That's been our 1,000 points of Deathguard versus Custodes. Let us know what you thought about it down in the comment section below. Don't forget to smash that hype button. Remember to play Spot the Grot and also just share it with your friends as well. Until then, you can follow Beanie over on Instagram at
Beanie4K.
and you can follow me over on Instagram where it's at RetroJ. But the O is a 0. And I'll speak to you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.
Bye.